What's up, Spikes? We are back again this week with some fun casual Commander with friends. So before we get into that, though, we'd like to thank our sponsors, as always, Gamegenic. Fabulous products, deck boxes, sleeves, playmats, sleeves for your games, sleeves for anything you can fit in them, really. They're versatile. Go get some. If your allergy just doesn't have them, check online or ask them nicely to get them in. Second sponsor, Burrito Splendito. Fed the Spikes today. I am bursting at the seams with guacamole and queso. Not green salsa, but, you know, the day's still young. Check them out, any of these Manitoba locations. We're going to make Phil do the pop, pop, pop. Yeah, great sponsors. So today, the other thing we want to talk about is we are joined with a very, very lovely guest, and we are so happy to have her here.
Hey, friends. Hi. Happy to be here.
Happy beer, yes.
The Winnipeg in March.
Winnipeg in March. It is very cold out. It's actually windy. It's not that cold. It's very windy. It's both.
It's positively balmy, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it's pretty
nice. For Winnipeg, yeah, it is pretty warm, yeah.
Don't plant your tomatoes. That's what I learned.
It's not yet. Not
or
yet.
Soybean, corn.
Don't plant anything yet.
Okay, speaking of planting, I'm playing Edward Kenway. It's a pirate deck. He's going to plant his treasure in the ground and then get on his boat and go steal other people's treasure. That's all it is. It's pirates and vehicles.
Yeah, hi everybody, my name's Alex, and today I'm playing a red-green deck that's a little more red than it is green, and it is Jolene, the Plunder Queen. We are going to be smashing through that glass window and stealing up all that treasure by attacking our opponents. We're also going to be handing out treasure to our opponents when they attack other opponents. So we're a fan of that. This is Secret Commander Bard class, because almost this entire deck is Gruul legendary creatures, and because I don't really like casting spells, I also just threw in a Primal Surge, so hopefully we can win that way and kill all my friends.
I have the boat to your pirate for Jan's deck. I'm playing the Omenkeel. It was a special brew with Jim, so it feels right to ram boats into you.
Yeah.
Insert word here. I almost said something that probably wasn't perfect for the first 12 minutes of a YouTube video, but yeah, it should be fun.
Hi, Jerry here. I'm on Helga Skitterish Seer today. It's a Bant deck that does green things better than green can. We're just going to ramp into large fellows and draw cards when we cast those large fellows.
Neat.
And continue that trend until we're all dead.
How large do they get, Jerry?
Technically, they can get to an infinite amount.
Oh, that's also in charge.
Oh.
That requires large.
Oh, true. Well, actually, I'm in charge, and I say let's crack into our Sidekick Pros.
I'm going to start by drawing this card. Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay. Let's just play a Foreboding Ruins.
I have been foreboded.
All right, I'll draw, and we'll play a mountain and pass to Olivia.
Neat. Never didn't have it. Inventor's Fair.
More like Inventor's Unfair.
Jerry's here.
Untap a peep. Draw.
I refuse to play my Underground Sea today.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Wooded Footy and crack it going to 39. I'm going to get this breeding pool untapped because my life total is a resource and I plan on using it thoroughly. I'm going to tap breeding pool for a green and play a Fintorn Elves. And pass the turn.
I was really hoping you were just going to crop rotate your brain. Just show of force.
I'll go to 35 off of grabbing Bountiful Promenade or whatever it's called.
Let's play a fancy island. It's a pirate island.
Oh,
this is the
pirate.
ship of the person. The name of the island. Then I'll play an Arcane Signet.
Wait, what is the name of the island?
It's Island.
Jaw?
Oh, okay.
Is it? I don't know.
Well, no.
So this one takes place in like Nassau and like the Caribbean. Is where the Assassin's Creed takes place.
I'm going to draw a card.
this is fun, but it has too many colors.
It has exactly all the colors I
noticed, yeah.
I'm going to play this Forest is my land for turn, tap 2 for Goblin Anarchomancer. Each spell I cast, it's red or green, costs 1 less to cast.
Oh,
Pass it over.
Oh my god, it's too powerful. I will also play an island.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm actually boats. He's a person. So mine makes way more sense.
The other side of your boat is a person.
Incorrect. It's only single side on Omenkeel, which I'm casting right now. Go ahead.
That is fair.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Omenkeel side of that is much better than the...
I didn't know there was another side.
I'm going to play
like
this
Wandering Archaic.
Windswept.
Oh yeah, there's another spell on this. Huh?
Yeah, right?
I forget all about that.
I'm playing Windswept Teeth, and I'm cracking it right away to go into 36.
Right on.
Temple Garden untapped, because my life continues to be a resource that I am using extremely rapidly. And then
34.
34.
Yeah, jeez.
white, blue, green,
Helga.
Helga.
In
skittish
response. I'm just kidding.
Concede.
Force of will.
I was about to say, what are you doing, Olivia?
Magic.
I'd force a will this.
Pass the turn.
Oh, he didn't force a will.
No, I didn't. He just passed. I was trying to think of my thing. I'm just drawing this card.
Okay.
This is the greatest card I could have ever drawn.
Is it a land?
It's a Steam Vents.
Whoa.
Chill
Jen
out.
also is using his life as a resource.
Hey, Jerry, what would you suggest using my life as?
A highway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
So much funnier
Wow.
I don't
than
like-
anything I could have came up with.
I just don't like staying up all night long.
Oh,
so,
God.
like, I'm old now. My bones are dust.
I am very jealous of Olivia's fancy boat,
As you should be.
so I would like my own Omenkeel.
There's 2 fancy boats.
Copycat.
They're super fancy.
Legend rule. Mine's better.
I say the cooler Daniel.
Yeah,
clearly.
I have a way cooler boat.
Well, that is correct.
Yes.
And I can't do anything about that. So, let's just put this in there.
Yeah.
Then I guess, yeah, why not? She'll play pirates to go in the boats. I'm going to cast a Time Stream Navigator.
Oh.
What's that do?
Huh. Extra turn.
It's a 1/1 with Ascend, and then if I have the city's blessing, I can pay 2 and 2 blue to put it on the bottom of my library and take an extra turn.
Oh, fun. Anything else?
No.
Right on. Gonna
Gets
untap,
in the boat.
upkeep, and draw. We'll play a forest as our land for turn, and then tap 1, 2, 3 for you know her, you love her. It's Jolene, the Plunder Queen.
Did we agree on that?
You know what? No, we didn't, but I've declared it, so therefore it's true. Whenever a player attacks one or more of my opponents, that attacking player creates a treasure token. If I would create one or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an extra one, and I can sacrifice 5 treasures to put 5 1/1 counters on Jolene. Olivia, I apologize, but please take 2. I'm going to make 2 treasures. After that, though, I'll pass the turn.
Yeah. I have an artifact. Spell gain a life. Oh no, it's 3 or more. No. That's fine. I can fix that. Let's see. That's a spicy fun draw.
Now you understand why it's inventors unfair.
I know. I will cast Urza's workshop. I'm just, you know what? We're going on vibes
We're
today.
doing it.
I'm gonna tap 3 for Psymaster Thoptrist.
Ooh.
Psymaster Thoptrist.
Pretty good.
Somebody in my chat once said, I thought you said Thighmaster Thoptrist. And I was like, yes, that would still be me. Thank you.
Still pretty good.
Still relevant.
Funny.
So if I cast artifacts, I get Thops.
That's it. Alex is not blocking your boat with his 2/2.
No, it's
But
not.
if you attack someone else, you get a treasure.
That's why I'm going here.
You going to Jerry?
Yep.
Alrighty. Jerry, you gonna block?
She's scary. I know what's up.
No block.
Okay.
All right. Jerry to 31. Olivia, please make a treasure.
I will. And I will also exile the top 3 cards of your library. And I get to keep the lands. The rest stay exiled.
There is no lands.
Neat,
That is.
but those are gone.
Those are nice.
You caught the Ulamog. That's crazy.
Exile.
Good job, Olivia.
Yeah.
I know. A powerful sorceress. You may proceed.
I will never financially recover from this.
I know.
It was good. I didn't have to threaten to like crash my boat into Olivia's boat to not get attacked. You think I can't?
I got rid of Ulamog. You be
Yeah,
nice to me for at least 1 turn.
I'm going to play a Gunjo, Seat of the Empire. And then 5 mana.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
I'm going to cast a Seedboard move on cast.
Wow.
On cast,
Yeah.
counter, I gain a life. So I'm up to 32 and I draw a card.
Wow. That's pretty good, Jerry.
Yeah.
I would like to move through my phases.
Would you like to go to your untap step?
I would like to move to
It's
Jan's
my
turn.
It is my. It is my.
It is your phase in step?
Maybe I want priority in your end step, Jerry.
What do you want
can do
priority?
that.
That's why I said passing through my phases.
He would like to move to your
Yeah. 2 weeks later.
Jeez.
Yeah. all right.
Died.
2
Oh, I'm gonna
weeks
untap.
later.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, got me. I'm gonna crew my boat.
There you go.
I'm gonna move to combat.
This is a red, violets, or blue.
Oh yeah.
Attacks are declared. You cannot crew.
I'm in the beginning of my combat step. I would like to put my pirate in the boat.
Yep.
Where's the boat going?
I would love treasures, but I feel like treasures is what I am good at. So, Alex, I would like to tap
37.
you for 3.
And that is, oh, never mind.
That's it.
Mine's commander damage.
Yeah.
Yes. So you exile the top 3 cards of your library. I can play lands that are exiled.
Ulash the Hate Seed, Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, and Ragavan.
Also not mad about that. I will play a Shivan Reef as my land for turn. And then I would like to tap 5. And I'm the only one who did not have their commander. And now I do. Cast Edward Kenway. So, beginning of my end step, create a treasure token for each tapped assassin, pirate, or vehicle I control. And then whenever a vehicle I control deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. I may play that card for as long as it remains exiled.
Right on.
Boats. I would like to...
Treasures?
I attacked you.
Oh, yeah, but don't you get
I'm in my
treasures?
main phase.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah. So Jerry's all untapped, so I'm just going to attempt to pass turns. I got my treasure, Jerry.
You got treasure.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure.
This is the one thing this deck does. I'd like to go to my end step.
Okay.
Trigger.
Yep.
I'll make 2 of these.
That's 2 of them.
Yeah, it's the appropriate treasure token.
You can tell because of the assassins and the creeds.
And the bones.
I untap my stuff in Alex's untap.
Good?
Good job.
You're not going to tap them just to prove a
No.
point?
Not even going to float?
Not even gonna-
Wow.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Mana
Fair enough.
burn's too real.
Is this your first time playing Seedborn Muse?
Seaboard and Muse is in the deck just as a 5 color.
It is.
Five cards, yeah. Just a 5
I don't have instants.
We'll play Forest as our land for turn. We did that out of order. Oh, well. Things happen. 1, 2. And a treasure. For Strider, Ranger of the North, it's got landfall whenever land enters the battlefield under my control. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If that creature has power 4 or greater, it gains first strike.
I didn't realize it was a Lord of the Rings card. I was like, that's made up.
That's a weird...
That's not real.
Turns out all of these are made up.
I know, it's the damnedest thing.
Yeah,
right?
which secret
And the
layer is
points
that
don't
from?
I
matter.
don't mind secret layers
don't
of
either.
skins. I just get, it's the mechanical.
I'm going to tap 2 green and cast Selvala, Heart of the Wilds.
Hate that.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card. If its power is greater than each other creature's power, I can pay green and tap to add X mana in any combination of colors with X is the greatest power among creatures I control. Hey, Olivia.
What?
I'm going to attack you for 4.
Yeah, let's play. 34.
34. I'm going to gain 2 treasures, go to 3 treasures. I'm going to pay 2 treasures into Radha, Heir to Keld. Whenever it attacks, add 2 red, tap to add a green on a 2/2. Pass to Olivia.
Are you going to untap on my untap then?
I will.
Okay.
You got to declare it, Jerry.
Just want to make sure. This is really important stuff.
This is the fairest Seedborn Muse I've ever seen.
It's in the deck as a 5 mana creature that occasionally has value.
I think you have to ask the mirror about that. You can't just declare it.
Yeah. Got it.
Thanks, Jerry.
I think what I'm going to do
What
instead
did I do?
is tap 4 for Mu Yangling, Wind Rider.
Moo Yang Ling.
I need a vehicle. Jin's at the highest life total. So I'm going to use side accrue the keel and swing it for 3 in the air.
Oh, no. Yep.
Because my vehicles have
It is
flying.
35.
And then exile top 3, please.
Marsh Flats.
Gimme!
Underground River.
Gimme!
Oh, Adwale.
Adwale stays exiled, and these are mine
He's the
for
breaker of chains.
for the using.
Create yourself a treasure.
I will. So now I have 2 blue web.
Yep.
I'm going to untap upkeep, draw Forest. I'm going to tap 3 mana Rubaboos. How many colors are you?
Me? 3.
I only have 1 blue source that can't be used for. We will never financially recover from this again.
Aw.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play a Vizier of Tumbling Sands.
Oh, what's that do?
It taps to untap another target permanent.
Don't you already do that?
But he's on his turn now.
Oh,
now I can-
okay.
Yeah, it's useful to him.
Sure, pass.
Cool.
Just hard pass.
I'm just
okay.
going to untap.
Yeah.
He's not listening to anything you say.
That's fair. I don't listen to anything I say either.
Oh, I also have the city's blessing. If that matters for anything that was about to happen.
Well, if you're going to take another turn, I think that's about the only thing it does.
Well, I'm going to play this island for my turn. It is not as exciting as this other island, but it's still pirate themed. So don't at me in my comments.
It checks out.
Yes. I would like to tap 3, and I would like to cast a Black Market Connections.
We are connecting.
So, beginning of my pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. can lose a life to make a treasure, lose 2 life to draw a card, and lose 3 life to make a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling.
That's a lot of stuff.
Next, I would... what I'm going to do is
Okay.
I'm going to use Edward Kenway to crew the Omenkeel.
Okay.
And then Olivia has an uncrewed Omenkeel.
No, I have a...
uncrewed 3/2.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I would like to move through combat.
Okay.
Combat has been moved.
Excellent. My second main phase, I would like to spend 4 and activate Time Stream Navigator.
You want to take another turn?
I would love to take another turn.
Right on. Shuffle it in. Oh, bottom.
A bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really shenanigans this one.
All right. You're going to go to your second untap.
Well, I would like to go to my end step first. And because I have a tapped pirate, assassin, or vehicle, I will make another treasure.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then I will go to my next untap. Would you also like to untap, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'm glad we were in this journey together.
I've untapped so many times.
I'm going to draw this card. At the beginning of my first pre-combat main phase, I don't know why I said it that way, I would like to lose 6 life. So I will make my 3/2 Changeling, and it can look however anyone wants it to look.
Because it's a changeling.
I will make a treasure, and I will draw a card.
It could be anything.
Yeah, send us your fan art of Jan's Changeling.
It could be a boat.
I would like to play a Volcanic Island.
I think that's the highest quality token we've ever had on the show.
It is.
Like, in terms of an infinite token.
Yeah.
You gotta go hard.
Yeah.
All right, continuing our fun time pirate adventure for everybody who's at the table. Maybe.
Har har fiddly dee.
Captain Howler
Oh, that's a good
is
one.
a new pirate.
Ooh.
5/4 Shark Pirate, Ward 2 and pay 2 life. Whenever I discard 1 or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. For each card that was discarded this way, whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card. There's a whole thing about this on like how the effects stack based on how you're discarding cards, and we will explain it if it comes up.
Sure.
Then I would like to spend 3, and I would like to cast another pirate, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. So they have haste, and they tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever I discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, I would like to put my shapeshifter in the Omenkeel.
Shapeshifters in the boat.
Move to combat.
Yep.
Jerry, I would like to run my ship into your...
Oh, he's gonna run aground.
Jolene trigger.
I make a treasure.
Yes, you do.
Oh, nice. I have 4 treasures now.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
I'm not gonna block.
Okay, before damage, I would like to activate Mary Reed. I would like to draw a card and discard a card. I am going to discard Gamble because I only have 2 cards in my hand. Trigger Captain Howler. I will leave the Omenkeel +2/+0, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
You got it.
So 27 for Jerry, and Jan, draw a card.
All right, I have 2 triggers now that Jerry took damage. Correct?
Correct.
So I have the Omenkeel trigger, which is you're going to exile the top 5 cards.
Yes.
And I will get to play lands for as long as they remain exiled.
Command Tower, Worm Coral Engine, Bridgeworks Battle, Yeva, Natur's Nim,
Yep.
and Entourage of Trust.
So these stay exiled. I will keep this to the side that I can play. Let's put it over here, Jerry.
Oh man, I can
then I
fail
have-
to find with that marsh spots.
And then I have a Edward Kenway trigger. So I get to look at the top card of your library.
Oh, cool. Can you tell me what it is?
I get to exile it face down. And I can play that card for as long as it remains exiled.
Very
Very nice.
See your ladies again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
They're from the same game. Then I believe I'm out of things to do that are useful. So I will move to my end step. Now trigger Edward Kenway again. I will make 3 more treasures.
Sounds good.
7.
All right, Jerry, we're untapping.
I'm untapping.
All right, good job. Proud of you.
We got rid of the Yeva,
Got there.
which is the second half of this.
Oh,
We're going to play a mountainous land for turn, and we're going to give Strider Ranger of the North +1/+1 and first strike until end of turn. So I'm just going to denote that for everybody. That way we don't forget.
Yeah.
And we're going to tap 1, 2 for Targ Nar Demon Fang Knoll. Say that 3 times fast.
Targnar Demon.
Oh, nope. Yeah, you just.
Targnar Demon Fangno.
Yeah, he's terrible like that. So what he has is Pack Tactics. If he attacks with total creatures, power 6 or greater, the combat attacking creatures get +1/+0. So he also has the ability to double his power and toughness until end of turn by paying mana.
Wow.
That's pretty good. I'm going to move to declare attacks and send Strider over at the Pirates. We got 5 first striking coming at you, Jan. We'll trigger and make 2 treasures.
No blocks.
No blocks is 24 for Jan.
Yep.
And we'll pass to Olivia.
I do have a city's blessing token. Not that it matters, but it's there. Don't at me.
That's me adding you, by the way.
I was terrified.
Island for turn. 1, 2, 3. I will gain a life from Inventor's Fair.
More like Inventor's Unfair.
Hey, Jerry's here.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good bit.
I'm going to play Hull Drifter.
Oh, yeah.
I'll draw 2 cards.
Small drifter car.
Holy D!
That's a really nice card.
It is. I love how like half of the Aether Drift alt arts are these really nice sick cars, and the other half are that like the old school, like, I don't want to say gross out art. I know there's a term for it. But
It's super Ratfink vibes, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast an artifact spell, so I'll make a thought. Yeah, I'm gonna Omenkeel you for 3 in the air.
Sounds good. I'm going to go to 34. And we hit. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah. That's less cool.
Yeah, sorry you didn't hit my Ulamog that I don't have.
All right, still got 2 mana. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh,
I saw what you drew, Jerry. Don't do it.
He's counting.
He's gonna do it.
so I need you all to just count with me here.
Sure.
Is it Rift?
It's no,
Okay.
I don't run Rift.
It's somehow worse.
10,
Yep.
6.
Sorry, 10?
10, 6.
Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
5, 6,
Yeah.
8,
Yeah.
10.
Sure.
All green.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, not, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Apex Devastator.
Oh,
Cascade.
On cast trigger, we have the Helga cast trigger.
yeah.
So I gain a life, get a counter.
Draw a card. Go to 36.
Yeah. Or 20.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, 28. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person.
Yeah. And draw a card. All right. So now we have some cascade triggers.
Yeah, shout out to EK.
So we got 4 cascades here. Cascade 1 is a Path to Exile. That's so sad.
Heavens.
Oh, I'm not even gonna cast it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not casting it.
You don't see anything worth?
Nope.
Okay.
Look, I've already made myself the target, and
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
so cascade number 2 is a Freed from the Real. We're gonna cast that onto a Helga.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Cascade number 3, strip mine, Annoyed Altasaur.
How annoyed is he?
Very annoyed. So cast that. That is a creature with mana 4 or greater. So
And another
trigger
Cascade
Helga.
Trigger.
Helga counter.
So now this cascade trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're on
You still have
to
1 left.
No.
well, we're on to the Helga trigger first from casting this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So I draw a card, counter, gain a life. 29.
Yep.
So now this
one.
cascade
yes, we have 1
trigger
Cascade remaining for, or yeah.
Yeah.
is we got a Hollowed Fountain, Plains, Emoti Celebrant of Bounty.
Which one's this?
The one that they tried to make hard to read again.
Oh, that's
Another
not
Cascade. Okay.
It's got Cascade, and then my spells with mana value 6 or greater have Cascade.
Question. Does that also trigger Helga?
Yeah, this triggers Helga.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to put a counter on Helga,
Yeah.
30.
go up to 30, draw a
Okay.
card.
Altasaur's resolved Cascade.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
now we're on
Now we're
Emoti
on
Cascade. And
We're
we
on
have
the-
1 layover from Apex.
Apex. So now we're on, Emoti Cascade.
This stack is bananas.
Let's put Altasaur away because that one's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a Gold Vein Hydra.
Oh.
Don't do it.
It's a 0.
It's a 0.
You can't put the X into it.
I know, that's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna
Don't do
cast
it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Emoti onto the
Moda's
battlefield.
done.
So
And now
just
we have
real
one
quick,
from-
the Path to Exile will also be
Just put it on the bottom, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's put on the bottom if you don't cast it. If you cast it, it's great.
All right, we have our last Cascade trigger.
Correct.
well, pending another
Pending
cascade.
another
Pending another 6 drop
creature,
or better.
whatever.
Intruder Alarm.
Yes!
I'm going to cast this Intruder Alarm.
Yep.
So
Yep.
ETB. So now Apex Devastator. ETB.
Yeah.
All creatures.
In response, I need to crew my boats. I'm going to crew the Windrider to crew
You know what?
the Omenkeel, and that will untap them because they'll be creatures. I have Intruder Alarm in my deck just for this. So
That's
I can
amazing.
turn
All
my things
right.
into creatures.
So we have to keep track of which ones are summoning sick now, because we're gonna,
Yes.
as the kids say, hopefully go off.
Yeah, go for it, Jer.
I'm gonna tap for 5 blue,
Okay.
untap it, and tap it again for another 5 blue. So I have 10 blue. Using 7 of it, going down to 3 blue. I'm also going to tap to add a green because I should do that. I'm going to cast this Null Drifter. Cascade off the Emoti. Colonian Hydra.
Okay.
That does not cascade off the Emoti, but that is another 5 or greater, so that is going to trigger Helga. I'm
31?
going to 31, drawing another card.
Okay.
You have 4 floating?
What do you want to say?
Okay, we're resolving your triggers.
Yeah, we're resolving
Colonian Hydra enters.
Yes.
ATB untap.
Yeah, triggers this.
Intruder
alarm.
I will tap to draw and discard in
Okay.
response.
Okay.
I have a Captain Howler trigger.
Where's it going?
Edward. Discard this Path of Ancestry.
You got it. So yeah, the ETB trigger, untap.
Okay, Null Drifter on the stack.
Null Drifter on the stack. I'm going to tap to add 6 green. 7 green. We're up to 7 green because I tapped the Findorm. Vizier, untap, and tap to add white, I guess?
Are you tapping Vizier for your...
Yeah, tapping Vizier for this, so it now
so you still have 3 floating.
Yeah.
What is
and
this?
That's white mana now, because I just tapped to add 6 white mana.
Okay.
Is that 6 or?
That's 6.
Oh, 6. My apologies.
6 white mana.
Okay.
Okay, Null Drifter.
Null Drifter. Oh, this is also on cast, so I should have drawn 2 cards off of the Null Drifter. Sorry.
It's all right.
Maybe he'll deck himself.
Fingies crossed.
Okay, Null Drifter, ETB, trigger the Intruder Alarm.
Yep.
Jan discards another here.
I'm gonna target.
Yep.
Captain Howler?
In case he just swings at me.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to...
We're still in Maine. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the most jank
I love it.
Primal Surge I think I've ever seen.
I'm
and
into
I love it.
I'm so into this.
We'll tap to add blue this time, 6 blue. Keep in mind, all of this mana can only be spent to cast creatures with X or greater than 4.
Okay.
That is very of note, except for Findhorn Elves, but I'm not going to keep track of that because at this point, I don't care.
Yeah.
7 mana, so we'll do 3 blue, 1 green, and 3 white. We're going to cast a Meteor Golem. We have the Cascade trigger.
Yep.
So we're going to Cascade into a Swords to Plowshares.
Okay.
Swords to Plowshares is going to target Mary Reed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna respond.
Yep.
Sure.
Discard.
Oh yeah.
Just so I know
I'm gonna discard
blue.
double down.
You got it.
Howler trigger.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Sounds good.
All right, and then you gain life equal to the power.
Oh, you know what? If I'm gaining life equal power, I'm gonna target Mary Reed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna gain 5.
Gain 5. Sounds good. 29. Meteor Golem on the stack.
So Meteor Golem on the stack. I'm going to tap Vizier to untap. We have the counter from the trigger. So Meteor Golem up. I go to 32. I draw a card.
Yep.
Okay,
Now-
so you're using Vizier for Helga stuff.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Vizier for Helga.
so I don't-
Vizia,
yeah.
untap Helga.
Yep.
Tap
7.
Helga for 7 green mana.
Get you some extras here.
I'm not going to do Findhorn Elves shenanigans. Findhorn Elves at this point is nothing to me.
Okay.
Got it.
So then ETB.
ETB Meteor Golem. ETB triggers. We have Intruder Alarm trigger as well as the
Yep.
Meteor Golem itself trigger. Meteor Golem itself trigger is going to pop. What does this actually do?
Gives vehicles flying.
Sure.
And I've forgotten to draw 2 cards twice. Oh well.
Okay, well, pop, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to use, I'm not going to do Vizier shenanigans for this one. I'm just going to use 4 green for an Ivy Lane Denizen.
Nice.
Whenever another green creature ends with a level under control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. But
Sure.
I feel
it
like
is
we have
4.
a Infinite here.
I don't know
I don't
how
actually
these-
think he's
Nope.
infinite.
Oh, okay.
No.
But that does trigger that, so I draw a card, gain a life.
Yep. 33.
Okay, so tap to add 8 green, and then Vizier Shenanigans for another 8 green. So 16 green total from that. And I will then utilize 7 green for an old Gnawbone.
Cascade.
Cascade off the Emoti trigger is going to get me the 5th Doctor.
This is the weirdest
Yeah.
string of sentences and creatures ever.
At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. Untap those creatures.
Okay.
But that's a 4-drop, so it's going to trigger Helga. I'm going to 34, drawing a card, flicking a card. ETB, I'm going to do the Helga thing, this time adding 18, because it's going to be 9 + 9, green mana. I'm going to add another 18 green mana.
2 more. Oh, yeah.
How much green mana do I have?
You are at 18 is
54.
yeah.
54.
Yes.
I need to leave none after that because of the ETB trigger. So I'm going to use X = 52.
Okay.
Hydroid Crisis. Trigger Helga.
Sure.
Gain a counter. Gain a life, 35. Draw a card.
Now, Cascade for 52.
Cascade for anything that's 52, under 50. Fate Stitcher.
Okay, what's that do?
You may, it's the same thing as Vizier. You may tap or untap target permanent.
Gotcha. Is that 4 or bigger?
It is 4 or bigger.
So then...
Helga trigger.
Helga trigger on cast.
Cast that Helga trigger for 36, draw a card. ETB, the Fate Stitcher.
Untap.
Untap. And then before Hydroid Crisis, or is that on cast or ETB?
These are all
ETB.
gone, yeah?
Why?
No, this is on cast.
Oh, and cast.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, all right.
So because
I'll leave the green just in case.
Hydroid Crisis is on cast, I'm now going to draw 26 cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so at this point, I'm just going to...
You've demonstrated a loop.
I have, in essence, infinite mana by casting creatures in order to untap.
Sure.
And it'll slowly go up over time. And as long as I demonstrate that I have enough creatures, I can find the spell I want to cast to kill you with enough mana, which is this Walking Ballista. So I need 100. I need to be able to cast it for
no better way to die.
196.
Yeah.
So
We did the math.
we did the math.
Yeah.
Every time I cast this, it goes up a little bit, so doubling it, starting at 11. And I need to be able to cast 8 creatures
To have a safe margin.
to have a safe margin. So we're just going to look for 8 creatures, which is Oracle of Maldia, Timeless Witness, Jolene, Teller of Tales, Sifter Worm. It has to be 4 or greater in order to trigger.
Yeah.
Inga,
Miska.
Rampaging.
Yeah.
How many is that? 7? Or
That's 6.
Acidic
7.
Slime and Frespin Venetrali.
Hey, that is a wrap. I don't think I've ever seen Helga go off like that.
That was. I have, but it's a very different deck. But I.
Oh, my planes.
And I think your command tower.
And my command.
Mine, thank you.
And then.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game, Jared. That got pretty
Dang.
complex.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
This is still the turn I cast the Apex Devastator.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Apex Devastator casting cards 4 more times, and one of them being an Intruder Alarm.
Yeah.
Intruder Alarm
That
pretty
was gas.
good. Yep.
Won the game.
Yeah. Are you glad that you set up that term that you asked whether you wanted to set up or go for it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Speaking of crazy, this deck was doing a lot of stuff, the extra turns and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, at some point I drew Revel in Riches. So it's like, all right, that's my plan.
Yeah.
Not like, because now my pirates aren't big enough to fight through the 4/4s. But yeah, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Jolene did okay, especially passing out Treasure. I was out of gas, to be honest, but
yeah.
I already had a fairly decent board, so really I just needed to rip anything off the top that had any pump to it, and it was great.
Everything in my hand was 5 or more, so I could only get one of them off on a turn, which is why I just was like kind of trying to constantly attack. But I had Blue Sun Zenith, so I was going to try to yoink some stuff. But
That
we
would've been
never
great.
got back around to me. Because I would have been able to get a copy of them too. So
Yes, that would have been sweet.
nice. But alas.
Alas and alack. But you won't alas and alack if you go pick up Gamegenic products down at your local game store. That's right. All you gotta do is head in there. Look for the big, shiny Gamegenic stuff. They look like that. Do you see them? They're right there. Those are the products. So if you see those in your game store, pick them up. If you don't see them, ask politely. Now, we've been clear about this. Ask politely for them to stock Gamegenic for you, and hopefully they'll get those in. We also just want to thank Burrito Splendido. I can smell it upstairs, and let me tell you, that chorizo and that mole is calling to me. So I might even have 2 burritos today because I'm a greedy Gus. We also just want to thank all of our patrons that are about to scroll up past my face here. They're the folks that keep the lights on around here. That's how I'm able to tell how much burrito I'm eating. So if you want to join their illustrious ranks for as little as $5 a month to get your name in these credits, you can head on down to patreon.com/spiketheaters and pledge over there. We just want to say thank you so much to Olivia for joining us today, and we hope you folks all have a great day.